In the mid-1980s, Marla's landlord hired two men to slash her face. After the attack, he pretended to be her concerned boyfriend at the scene of the crime. Marla, take us back to that time. I mean, you have this massive change in your life. How did you work through that?
Absolutely. I think that it took me a very long time to understand that you can't go back and get back what you've lost. And I think I spent a lot of time in recovery trying to do that when I was finally told by a therapist that who you are is gone, and the sooner you let go of that and start to rebuild something new, the faster you recover. So that's, if someone had told me that earlier on, I think it would have saved me a lot of years in therapy.
This guy, I guess, that spent 15 years in prison, is that right? The guy that did this to you or orchestrated it? And then my understanding is he actually moved back to your hometown after he came out of prison and now works as an assistant to a plastic surgeon. What do we do with that? To me, that's just so outrageous.
So ironic, right? I was very surprised.
Well, it's more than ironic. I get disgusted when I see that. And what's up with the plastic surgeon that hires this guy? Does he not do a background check? Or is this part of his giving back to rehabilitate himself?
I don't know. He was told, I'm sure. I didn't know until a TV station called and told me that he was in fact living in the town I grew up in Kansas City. And I don't know if he's still there. I don't know really much, but that's an ironic twist in my story.
We'll ask, why would a guy do this kind of thing? Why this horrible kind of thing? Well, it's a part of sadism, really, and extreme power and control, because not only do you hurt the woman, but for every day of her life, you know she's suffering, and that gives you a thrill. And not only is she suffering, but every day of her life, and I think Marla can say how hard this is not to do, you think about that bastard, shall I use no other words but that, who did this, so he retains that power and control because he knows he's in your head forever. And it really is hard to knock out.
It's true. You develop, against your will, a relationship with your violator. And forever, really.
Yeah.
You know.
I am so sorry.
It works, and that's why they do it. It works.
Ugh.